Welcome Christian Braun to Nuggets Postgame Live. Nuggets Nation, give it up for him.
Hey, hey, on three, rock, chalk, Jayhawk. 1, 2, 3. There you go, now you're at home.
There we go.
They're carrying it right
now
over.
I'm comfortable.
All right, Christian, you're coming off back-to-back Defensive Player of the Game chains. What's been your mentality on that side of the basketball the last couple games?
We got a lot of guys out, so maybe that helped. But just trying to fly around, and I understand that this stretch is big for us. Going into this break, got to get some momentum, and we're actually really close to the 3 seed too. So I think they might have lost tonight.
You're in the 3 seed.
We're in the 3 seed.
You're in the 3 seed.
Yeah, that's important for us too. So I'm just trying to get as much momentum as possible.
Okay, Christian, I told these guys, I got to find this out. You get the defensive player chain. When do you got to give it back? Do you get to keep it for a whole day, or do you got to give it back right away?
No, so they give it to you, and then you kind of go huddle up, whatever, break it off, and then they take it away.
So they steal it? What?
Yeah, you don't get to have it for long.
Does anybody try to keep it? Do you try to keep it?
No. I don't try to keep it. And I don't do the cool pictures that everybody else does with it. I just put it on my neck and take it off.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know how to pose. I don't know. It's just not my thing.
Christian, the plays that you had diving on the floor for loose balls, putting in extra efforts, what do plays like that do in a basketball game for your team?
I think just energy, get the crowd into it, maybe keep you on the court. I think that's a big thing. I tried to make a couple of those plays just so I can play a little longer, and coach will give me maybe a little longer stint. So just those are good for our energy, and we need more of that. Every team in the league needs more of that. But the more of those plays we can make, the better we normally play.
Christian, look, you're known for defense and hustle, but offensively, you have been on fire. Just talk about the zone that you're in on that end of the court.
No, I think the zone Nicola's in probably helps. The zone Mike has been in helps. So those guys, they help me out a lot. You see a lot of wide open shots. So
those are your stats in February.
Yeah, that's good.
Crazy.
As long as we're winning, and like I said, getting momentum going into the break, that's good. But like I said, playing with Nicola, playing with Mike, those guys help me out a ton, and I give all those guys the credit.
Do you have you cut well to the hoop? Do you kind of go like, oh, I gotcha, and it's maybe you're at the 3-point line and you just make a little hit and you go, Joker's finding me. Yeah. I gotcha.
Sometimes you don't even know, honestly. Yeah. Like you'll cut, and like tonight we had a play. You guys will probably see it, but he threw it over the top, and I didn't even know the ball was coming, and it landed in my hands. So sometimes you just try to make the right play, and the ball ends up hitting you in the chest, and then all you got to do is dunk it. So like I said, those guys put me in really good spots, and it makes my job really easy. Just run fast and jump high.
You had a really good third quarter, and we found this interesting stat. You realize Joker had 9 assists in the third quarter, and nobody else had one. A lot of those were to you.
Yeah, I don't think me and Mike Porter probably had one. But no, we're better when the ball's in his hand, and sometimes, I'll even tell, Pick, because he doesn't get to play as much. Just find him, and if you come down the court and you don't know what to do, give him the ball, and he'll put everybody in the right spot. He'll score or we'll score. So the more he touches it, the better we are.
You are one of the best in the entire NBA in transition. What is that a product of? What work did you put in to become good in that regard? I
think the same thing. I think that, my job is to help rebound and then run. And if I can get on the rim, a lot of times if I get on the rim, the defense kind of pulls in, and, Mike Porter will get a corner 3, or, if I run, I'll get a layup, or if I run, Jamal's man has to take me and Jamal gets a 3. So that's just my role. It's my job. But it's a product of, how much attention those other guys get. So if I can just go out there and run hard, like I said, run hard and jump high, that has typically led to success.
Mike was saying you don't pass in transition. He said that a couple nights ago.
Yeah, well, he doesn't pass in the half court.
Well, and he was asked about if that pass off the backboard was a pass. Was it a pass?
I actually just answered this downstairs. It was absolutely 100% not a pass.
Christian, you're so honest, but the play of the game, to me, there was a special play that I always look for something that's a little different. How about the end of the third quarter, 23 seconds ago, Joker's got the ball up top beyond the 3-pointer, and you come over and set a pick for him, except he turns it down, goes the other way, goes down the middle and dunks it. What was your thinking when you saw that?
Well, we actually have a lot of success, with him having the ball and me setting wherever it is, on the side or in the middle. We actually have a lot of success with that. And a lot of times it's me rolling on the rim, but if you look right here, he rejects it. because you know they don't know what to do with them, and it's not often a 5-man gets a
They
screen
were
from
worried
me,
about
so.
your three-point shot. I think that they both stayed with you, I think.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. But no, he does stuff like that all the time, and it's hard to cover a center because if you go under, try to smack and go under, he's the best three-point shooter in the league right now. So it's hard to guard.
Yeah, just offensively overall, you guys are devastating offensive basketball team. If you had to just kind of explain exactly why you guys are that devastating, what would you say?
We have a
Go Joker.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. We have a 3-time MVP, but I think the way our roster is set up, you know, like I said, I mean Jamal is great for us. Him and Nikola have the 2-man game. Russ has been amazing in the 2-man game. You know, we got Aaron who hasn't been as healthy, but he had 12 assists last game. Everybody's willing to do their job. We got a lot of guys that can shoot, a lot of guys who can score, and offense has never been our problem. You know, it hasn't been our problem at all this year. We can score with anybody. As long as we're locked in the defense side, I think we can beat anybody.
Explain your relationship and how it's grown and developed with Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, man, I mean, I love playing with him. I enjoy it. He makes me better. I enjoy who he is as a person, you know, off the court, and he does things the right way. I think he approaches basketball the right way. He comes to work, you know, works really hard, you know, does his treatment, and plays the right way every single night. He's available every single night. So I think that me just respecting that, you know, about him, we've grown closer as friends, you know, off the court too. So it's a guy I really look up to, a guy that, you know, I really enjoy playing with, and you know, we have a lot of fun. He set me up a couple times a night, and just kind of picking his brain, and you know, he makes me look a lot better than I probably am, and he does that to a lot of people. So you know, I love playing with him.
All right, final question for you. Would you prefer to be on the passing side or the dunking side of an alley-oop? Because you did have both tonight.
Oh man, I would prefer to be on the dunking side 100%, 100%.
You had a pretty good throw to DJ though.
Yeah, we actually talked about that. I threw him a bad pass right before that. He actually scored it, but it was a grenade. And then the next play, I got him a good one. So we've probably done that not very many times since I've been here, but it was a good pass. It was a good finish.
Could you be in the dunk contest?
I guess not. I mean, I don't know.
Could you be? Would we see some crazy stuff from you if you were in the dunk contest?
I probably could be. I don't know if I can beat Mac McClung's pretty good, but I definitely think I can dunk with those guys, and you know, maybe one day I'll get a chance.
I was going to say, would you be? If they asked, would you say yes?
Well, nobody asked, but nobody.
Christian,
I say
Christian.
it almost on a nightly basis.
Yeah.
I'm like, get this guy in the dunk contest. You
All
catch
right.
him.
Before you go, you just signed this ball, by the way. And Marcy's going to be really mad at me if I throw it out. So I'm not.
Am I
You
gonna
got to
be-
throw it. You got to throw it out. Give it to.
Am I going to be in trouble?
Just don't
No.
hit anything. You're not in
Yes.
trouble. Give it
I
up for
gotta throw it
Christian
out here?
Brown, Nuggets fans.
Somebody's got to catch it. I don't want to hit anybody.
Here we
Look at
go,
the camera.
Christian
This is
Brown.
terrifying. Ah!
Wow.
All right, there it is. Christian Brown, give it up
He jumps
for
in
him,
front of
guys.
the girl and catches it.
CB, thank you. We're going to have you sign our wall. Appreciate the time.